You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Do you often feel overwhelmed by the noise of daily life? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't find that steady ground beneath your feet? You're not alone. In today's world filled with distractions and constant demands, finding inner peace can feel like an impossible task. But what if the answer isn't about changing your circumstances, but changing how you respond to them? Stoicism, a philosophy practiced for centuries by great minds like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, holds the keys to navigating life's chaos with calm and clarity. In this video, we'll uncover 7 practical Stoic practices to help you stay grounded every day. These aren't abstract ideas. They're actionable steps you can take to create a sense of balance and resilience, no matter what challenges come your way. Here's a quick preview of what we'll explore. 1. Focusing on what you can control. 2. Starting your day with intention and reflection. 3. Practicing gratitude to shift your mindset. 4. The power of journaling to center your thoughts. 5. Letting go of external outcomes. 6. Anchoring yourself in the present moment. 7. Simplifying your life for greater clarity. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with tools to bring calm into your life and a deeper understanding of how Stoicism can transform your mindset. If you're ready to discover how these timeless practices can help you find inner peace, stay with us until the end. And if this resonates, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Stoic Teachings today, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's begin this journey to a calmer, more grounded you. Number 1. Focusing on what you can control. One of the cornerstones of Stoic philosophy is the ability to differentiate between what lies within your control and what lies outside of it. This principle, though seemingly simple, is transformative in how it empowers you to remain steady even in turbulent times. Epictetus famously taught, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, choices, and actions, you liberate yourself from the futile stress of trying to manage the external forces that lie beyond your influence. Consider how often we exhaust ourselves over things we cannot change. Whether it's someone else's opinion, unexpected circumstances, or the inevitabilities of life, we often fall into the trap of trying to bend the world to our will. This struggle not only depletes our energy, but also disrupts our inner peace. Stoicism offers an antidote. When you narrow your attention to what you can influence, you reclaim your sense of power and agency. Imagine this scenario. You're stuck in traffic on a day when you're running late. The cars ahead aren't moving, the clock is ticking, and frustration builds. In that moment, the Stoic approach is to recognize what you cannot control, the traffic, the timing, or other drivers' behavior, and instead focus on what you can. You can choose to stay calm, turn on a podcast or soothing music, or use the time for reflection. This shift in mindset allows you to remain grounded, even when the world around you feels chaotic. Let's take this further with a personal reflection exercise. Think back to a moment when you felt overwhelmed by a situation outside your control. Perhaps it was an unexpected cancellation, a critical comment from a colleague, or even a sudden change in plans. Did your frustration improve the situation? Likely not. But what if instead you had redirected your focus toward what you could influence, like adjusting your schedule, responding calmly, or finding an alternative solution? This subtle but powerful change in perspective is at the heart of Stoic practice. Marcus Aurelius captured this beautifully when he wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These words remind us that our true strength lies in mastering our internal world. By choosing our thoughts and actions wisely, we become resilient to the unpredictabilities of life. The practical benefits of this principle are immense. By focusing on what you can control, you reduce stress, build emotional resilience, and strengthen your capacity for problem solving. This approach helps you navigate life's complexities with clarity and confidence, allowing you to remain calm in the face of adversity. To begin applying this today, try a simple exercise. Write down a list of challenges currently weighing on your mind. Divide them into 2 columns, one for things you can control and another for things you cannot. For each item in the can control column, Identify one small action you can take. For the cannot control column, practice letting go by reminding yourself that these are beyond your influence and not worth your emotional energy. Over time, this daily practice cultivates a mindset of acceptance and focus. It allows you to channel your energy into areas where you can make a real difference, freeing you from the futile cycle of stress and frustration. This is Stoicism for inner peace, empowering you to stay grounded no matter what life throws your way. Number 2, starting your day with reflection. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate inner peace and stay grounded each day is by starting your morning with intentional reflection. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple act of mindfulness can set the tone for the day ahead, allowing you to center yourself before the world pulls you in all directions. In Stoic philosophy, reflection is not just about passive thinking. It's an active practice of aligning your mind with your core values, preparing for challenges, and acknowledging the fleeting nature of time. Each day presents a new opportunity to live according to your principles, but it requires awareness and intentionality. By taking just a few minutes each morning to reflect on these things, you empower yourself to face the world with clarity and resilience. Consider the difference it makes to begin your day with a moment of stillness. You wake up, perhaps feeling the weight of everything you need to accomplish, but before jumping into your to-do list, you pause. In that pause, you reflect. What is truly in my control today? How can I live in accordance with my values? This brief moment of reflection helps clear the mental clutter and sets a purposeful course for the day. Seneca's letters often remind us that time is precious, and each new day is a chance to be more mindful and intentional. He once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." By incorporating daily reflection into your routine, you begin to take ownership of your time and direct it towards what truly matters. The practical benefits of starting your day with reflection are profound. First, it offers a moment of peace before the noise of the day begins. This practice helps reduce anxiety, as you're not immediately reacting to external stimuli, but rather responding thoughtfully from a place of centeredness. Reflection also aids in emotional regulation, as it allows you to anticipate potential stressors and approach them with a calm mindset. To implement this practice, you don't need anything elaborate. Simply wake up a few minutes earlier and sit in silence. Ask yourself reflective questions like, what do I want to achieve today? What challenges might arise? And how can I handle them with composure? You may choose to journal your thoughts to deepen the practice, but even a few moments of quiet reflection can make a world of difference in how you approach your day. By starting each day with intention, you are not just reacting to life, but actively shaping it. You remind yourself that you have the power to control your thoughts and reactions, even if the world around you is chaotic. This practice, rooted in Stoicism, helps you stay grounded, cultivate resilience, and face whatever life brings with calm confidence. As you begin this practice, remember that it's not about achieving perfection, it's about consistency. With each day you reflect, you grow stronger, more present, and more aligned with your true purpose. This is how Stoicism fosters inner peace, by reminding us to focus on what matters and approach each day with clarity and calm. To start today, take a few moments this morning to reflect. What do you want to achieve? What challenges do you foresee, and how will you handle them? Let this practice guide you toward a more grounded and purposeful life. Number 3, practicing gratitude as a daily habit. One of the most powerful practices for cultivating inner peace is the act of gratitude. It's simple yet transformative. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. This mindset of gratitude can shift your perspective from focusing on what is lacking to appreciating what is present. It can be the key to grounding yourself, especially when life feels overwhelming. Stoicism teaches us to embrace what we have rather than focusing on what we don't. Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By practicing gratitude daily, we move toward contentment and away from the endless striving for more. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic approach to life, which encourages us to find peace not in external circumstances, but in how we choose to respond to them. Starting each day with a moment of gratitude can have a profound impact on your emotional state. Instead of waking up with stress or anxiety about what needs to be done, take a few minutes to reflect on what you're thankful for. It could be something simple, like the warmth of the sun or the health of a loved one. By focusing on what you appreciate, you begin the day with a positive and grounded mindset. In the practical sense, you can incorporate this practice into your routine in small but meaningful ways. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where each morning or evening you jot down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be anything that made you smile that day, or even something as simple as your morning coffee. As you make this a habit, you'll notice how it shifts your mindset. The benefits of practicing gratitude regularly are immense. Not only does it lower stress levels by shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have, but it also increases your emotional resilience. By taking time each day to appreciate the good in your life, you reduce the power of negative emotions. This practice can improve relationships too, as it encourages a positive, appreciative attitude toward others. A simple, yet effective step to integrate this practice into your life today is to start a gratitude ritual. Each morning, before diving into the busyness of your day, take just a few moments to reflect on your blessings. What's something you're thankful for today? Allow this moment of gratitude to center your mind and set a positive tone for the rest of the day. By making gratitude a daily habit, you'll notice how it transforms your perspective on life. Instead of feeling overwhelmed or stressed, you begin to approach challenges with a sense of calm, knowing that you are in control of your mindset. Gratitude allows you to stay grounded and appreciate the present moment, no matter what life throws your way. As you continue this practice, remember that it's not about grand gestures. It's the small, consistent moments of thankfulness that add up to greater inner peace. Embrace this habit today and let it guide you to a more grounded and fulfilling life. Number 4, embracing the power of journaling. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating inner peace and self-awareness is the simple act of journaling. The Stoics believed that reflection on our thoughts and actions could lead us to a more balanced and meaningful life. In fact, Marcus Aurelius, a key Stoic philosopher, famously wrote in his Meditations, "If you are distressed by any external thing, it is not that thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it." Journaling allows us to examine those judgments and take control of our responses to life's challenges. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea of self-mastery and emotional resilience. The Stoics encourage us to engage in daily practices that promote reflection and self-awareness. Journaling is one such practice that helps us process our emotions, thoughts, and reactions. By writing down our feelings, we gain clarity and distance from them, allowing us to better understand how we interpret the world around us. It's a powerful way to separate ourselves from impulsive reactions, cultivating a more deliberate and rational mindset. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of regular self-reflection, saying, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Journaling helps us put our fears, frustrations, and anxieties into words, offering a means to rationalize them and challenge our assumptions. The practice allows us to uncover the deeper causes of our distress and find constructive ways to address them, rather than simply being overwhelmed by emotion. In practice, this means setting aside time each day to write. It could be as simple as reflecting on the events of your day, noting what went well and what didn't, and considering how you responded to challenges. A Stoic journal might include thoughts on how you could have responded better, or how you might apply Stoic principles like gratitude, acceptance, or rationality in the future. For example, if you faced a stressful situation at work, writing about it might help you see the situation more objectively, focusing on what you can control and releasing attachment to the outcome. The benefits of journaling are immense. Not only does it help you organize your thoughts, but it also creates an emotional outlet. By regularly recording your thoughts and feelings, you can track your emotional growth and develop greater emotional intelligence. Journaling also reinforces the Stoic practice of being mindful of your inner life, helping you stay grounded and connected to your values despite external pressures. Over time, this practice can significantly reduce stress, boost your resilience, and foster a sense of inner peace. To get started, try writing in your journal each morning or evening. Start by reflecting on the events of the day, your emotional responses, and any insights you've gained. Set aside any judgments and focus on observing yourself with curiosity and compassion. Ask yourself, how can I apply Stoic principles to improve my emotional response next time? What can I learn from today's experience? Remember, journaling is a process, not a perfect outcome. The goal is to simply begin. This small daily practice can become a vital part of your Stoic journey toward inner peace and emotional strength. By embracing the power of journaling, you are not just writing words on paper. You're learning to cultivate a calm, rational mind that is capable of facing life's challenges with grace. Number 5, detaching from external outcomes. A key tenet of Stoic philosophy is learning to detach from external outcomes. The Stoics teach us that true peace and happiness come not from the results we achieve, but from our ability to control how we respond to life's events. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful reminder speaks directly to the Stoic way of life, to focus on what is within our control and to release the rest. In Stoicism, the notion of detaching from outcomes is not about becoming indifferent or passive. Instead, it's about recognizing that external circumstances, whether they are successes or failures, do not define our inner peace. We cannot control how others behave or the way events unfold, but we can control how we react to them. This acceptance of the limits of our control allows us to find peace regardless of the circumstances. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, emphasizes this beautifully. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This mindset shifts our focus from external circumstances to our internal responses, teaching us that emotional freedom comes from accepting what we cannot change and choosing how we engage with what remains. In practice, this principle can be applied by regularly reminding ourselves that we do not have control over everything. For example, if you're working on a project and things aren't going as planned, instead of stressing over what's out of your control, such as the reactions of others or external factors, focus on what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your effort. You can choose to approach the situation with patience and resilience, letting go of the need to control the outcome. When you detach from these external results, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and anxiety. The benefits of this practice are profound. By learning to detach from outcomes, we reduce stress, protect our mental health, and cultivate greater emotional stability. When we stop tying our self-worth to results, we start to realize that our value comes from our ability to respond wisely and virtuously in all situations. This helps us build stronger relationships, make more thoughtful decisions, and face life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. As a practical step, try this simple exercise. At the start of your day, take a moment to reflect on what's ahead. Identify the things you can control and the things you can't. Remind yourself that your worth is not tied to any specific result, but to your ability to act with integrity and wisdom. Whenever you face a challenge, return to this thought, detach from the outcome, and focus on the process. By embracing this Stoic practice, you will begin to cultivate a deeper sense of peace and resilience. You'll realize that the peace you seek is not in the outcomes, but in your ability to control your reactions to life's ups and downs. It's a freeing practice that over time will empower you to remain grounded no matter what life throws your way. Number 6, cultivating mindfulness in the present moment. In Stoicism, one of the most powerful practices for achieving inner peace is learning to be fully present in the moment. By focusing on the here and now, we free ourselves from the distractions of past regrets and future anxieties. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us in his Meditations, confine yourself to the present. This simple yet profound principle teaches us that the only time we truly control is the present moment. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to accept that we cannot change the past, and we cannot predict the future. What we can control, however, is how we engage with the present. By practicing mindfulness, we begin to recognize that the moment at hand is where our power lies. When we shift our focus away from what's out of our control, we create space for a calm, centered mind that is not swayed by external events. Epictetus also provides invaluable insight into this idea. If you wish to be rich, do not add to your money, but subtract from your desire. This speaks directly to the Stoic approach to mindfulness. By limiting our desires and focusing on the present, we cultivate peace. Rather than chasing after fleeting desires or worrying about things beyond our reach, mindfulness invites us to appreciate what we have now and to live in accordance with what is truly within our control. Practically, cultivating mindfulness in the present moment can be as simple as pausing throughout your day to bring your attention back to the present. Whether it's taking a few deep breaths before responding to an email or intentionally engaging with your surroundings during a walk, these moments of mindfulness help us stay grounded. One of the most effective methods is to start the day with a moment of reflection, reminding ourselves that today's challenges are the ones we have control over. The rest is not worth worrying about. For example, if you're stuck in traffic or dealing with an unexpected challenge at work, practicing mindfulness allows you to focus on your immediate responses, your breathing, your thoughts, your emotions, rather than the frustration or anxiety that often arises. This simple shift can help you reduce stress and maintain a sense of calm and control. When you cultivate mindfulness in your daily life, you experience a profound sense of peace. By focusing on what is in front of you, you let go of the mental clutter that can cause overwhelm. This practice helps you become less reactive and more resilient, allowing you to respond to life's challenges with grace and equanimity. A practical tip to begin practicing mindfulness is to take a few moments each day to center yourself. Start small, perhaps 5 minutes of deep breathing or meditation, and gradually increase your time. The key is to make mindfulness a daily habit, returning to the present moment every time your mind begins to wander. By integrating mindfulness into your routine, you'll find yourself staying grounded throughout the day, unaffected by the things that don't matter. In the process, you'll begin to foster a deep sense of inner peace that remains unshaken no matter the storms that may come. Number 7, simplifying your life for clarity. One of the most powerful practices in Stoicism is simplifying our lives. By stripping away distractions and unnecessary complications, we can clear the mental clutter and focus on what truly matters. In doing so, we create a path to inner peace where clarity and intentionality guide our actions. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. This insight reminds us that by focusing only on what we can control, we strip away the unnecessary noise and align our lives with our core values. In Stoicism, the pursuit of simplicity is not about reducing possessions or external achievements. Rather, it is about clearing our minds and hearts from distractions. It's about redirecting our focus to the present moment, where we have the most control. By simplifying our external circumstances, we give ourselves the mental space to process life thoughtfully, without being overwhelmed by unnecessary desires or distractions. Epictetus offers us another profound thought on simplicity. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This concept encourages us to focus on our response, rather than external events. In simplifying our reactions to life's challenges, we gain mastery over our emotions and become more resilient. To apply this in your daily life, start by identifying areas where complexity is creating unnecessary stress. Do you find yourself overwhelmed by too many commitments or distracted by constant notifications and external pressures? Consider minimizing these distractions. You could start by setting boundaries, such as limiting time spent on social media or organizing your tasks so they align with your highest priorities. By creating a simpler structure in your day, you create space for what truly matters: self-reflection, intentional action, and peace of mind. For example, imagine you've had a stressful day at work and are overwhelmed by tasks. Instead of continuing to push through with your mind cluttered, take a moment to pause, Breathe deeply and ask yourself, what is most important right now? What can I do today that will contribute meaningfully to my peace of mind? This practice of mindfulness and simplicity allows you to focus on what truly serves your well-being without getting lost in the noise. When we simplify our lives, we create the mental and emotional clarity necessary for living intentionally. The Stoic philosophy teaches that peace of mind doesn't come from external circumstances, but from within. By embracing simplicity, we create space for true reflection and action aligned with our values. This leads to less stress, more control over our emotions, and the ability to foster meaningful relationships. One simple action to take today is to begin simplifying your schedule. Choose one area in your life where you can remove unnecessary distractions and allow yourself more focus. Whether it's organizing your workspace or setting aside quiet time each day for reflection, this small step can lead to a more balanced, grounded life. By practicing simplicity, we can cut through the noise and align our daily actions with our deepest values. The result is clarity of mind, a sense of calm, and an unwavering connection to what truly matters. In today's video, we explored 7 Stoic practices that can help you stay grounded and find inner peace amidst life's challenges. From focusing on what you can control to simplifying your life for clarity, each of these practices serves to reconnect you with your core values and bring you closer to a life of tranquility. The core message here is simple yet powerful. True peace comes from within. It's not the external world that determines our peace, but how we respond to it. By embracing Stoic practices, you gain the tools to navigate life's uncertainties with resilience, calm, and clarity. Let's remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is a call to action for each of us, to cultivate mindfulness, to simplify our lives, to detach from external outcomes, and to reflect daily on what truly matters. When we do this, we begin to align ourselves with our deeper purpose and find a sense of peace that isn't dependent on anything outside ourselves. By integrating Stoic practices into your daily routine, you can experience real tangible benefits: less stress, improved emotional control, and stronger, more meaningful relationships. These practices give you the clarity and focus you need to live intentionally, making each moment an opportunity for growth and peace. Now, I encourage you to take action. Choose one Stoic practice that resonated with you today and apply it tomorrow. Whether it's starting your day with a moment of reflection, embracing gratitude, or simplifying your surroundings, these small steps can lead to profound changes in your life. If you found value in today's video, I'd love to hear from you. Please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What Stoic practice are you going to focus on this week? Your journey to inner peace starts with a single step, and together we can continue to grow and learn. Thank you for joining me here at Stoic Teachings today, where we explore timeless wisdom to help you stay grounded, centered, and calm in your daily life.